Hi students, my name is Sakesh Shetty from AJ Engineering College, Mangalore. Today I am going to teach most economical trapezoidal section. This is most important derivation and it's a bit lengthy and it's very important derivation because why it's most economical trapezoidal section we are the named because what do you mean by economical? Economical means the financial investment for any hydraulic structures like trapezoidal canals or rectangular channel. It should be minimum. Minimum means parameter minimum and discharge should be more. The more discharge and what parameter? Parameters means perimeter. What we can say breadth and depth. It should be minimum. Base it's fixed and breadth and depth requirement should be minimum. When it is breadth and depth is minimum, then automatically the cost of the canal it will be less. So the same thing what happens no generally we are using trapezoidal canal section. Trapezoidal means the shape of the trapezoidal canal section is this kind, ground level. The shape of the trapezoidal section, this is the way. So generally we are preferring the most many the people are using canal in for agriculture purpose and irrigation purpose. It's run throughout the village or throughout the city from the what river water we are diverting for irrigation purpose, that is called canal. Okay, so here we are using this is the canal cross section what I said. So I can write it, I can name it A, B, C and D. This is the canal section and this is the water, this is water. So this is the canal section. ಇದೊಂದು ಕೆನಲ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಥರ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕೆನಲ್ ಟ್ರಪಿಜಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ and the name is ABCD. So we are named it ABCD and here I just draw one perpendicular and this we can take it as theta. Here one just make it one triangle. Why it is ಇಲ್ಲಿ B ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್ ವಿಡ್ತ್ B, but this width we don't know. ಈ width ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋಲ್ಲ. So this from here to here we know that width is B only. This width is B only. This is B only. But we don't know this one, these two. ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? That value how we can find out? This value how we can find? So for that we are having the equation area of trapezoidal section total AD plus BC divided by 2 into depth. Depth means this one is D, depth. Okay. So next step, what is next step? AB plus BC divided by 2 into D. Next step is we need to find this value. ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. AD plus BC divided by 2 into depth area of trapezoidal section. We need to find out this one. This one is equal to this one. How we can find out this value? That is most important. So first I will teach you. First this theta we know, we write it, you can write it here. Tan theta is equal to 1 by n. It's meant one horizontal one vertical and one horizontal. This is theta and this is 1 and this is n. So this general thumb rule, we know that tan theta is equal to 1 by n. So here tan theta is equal to, what is the value? P perpendicular side. It means this one we can name it as E. This one we can name it as E. Tan theta andre ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, opposite side divided by which one? Adjacent side, C. So we all know tan theta is equal to 1 by n is equal to dE divided by C. So CE is equal to n into dE, n into d. We all know that C is equal to n into d. Okay, is equal to n into d. So here C is equal to, no, C is equal to n into d is depth d. So it becomes C is equal to n into d. So C is equal to n into d. I can write it, C is equal to n into d. Okay. So next, C is equal to n into d. So here I will go for this equation, AD plus BE. So area is equal to, this one is B and this one is B. And what about this? This one we got it. The value is, what the value is this one? This one value is ND. And this one value ND, it means this one is equal to also ND. And this one also ND. So idu ND agidre, idu kuda ND agutte, idu kuda N into depth agutte. So total AD andre estagutte, ND plus B plus ND. AD is equal to, so I can write it, AD is equal to B plus ND plus ND. So it means we can write it 2ND plus BC. BC andre B agutte. BC andre idu B agutte. Right? So divided by 2 into D. Is correct? ಇದು B plus B ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 2B plus 2ND divided by 2, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ, ಇಂಟು D ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಎರಡು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು, keep 2 is outside and B plus ND divided by 2, and B plus ND divided by 2 into D. So this both are cancelling each other. So what will become the equation? Equation becomes, yeah, this equation becomes A B plus ND into D anta final equation. Is correct? A plus BND divided agutte. A plus BND. And wetted perimeter also we need to find out. What do you mean by wetted perimeter? Wetted perimeter also we need to find. What do you mean by wetted? Wetted means in which side water is contacting with that canal surface. That is wetted perimeter. So this is a wetted perimeter. AB is the wetted perimeter, BC is the wetted perimeter, and CD is the wetted perimeter. AB, BC, CD, 3 are the wetted perimeter. So andre water yalli touch agutte ee surface adana, that is wetted perimeter. Andre AB water surface touch agutte, BC is the wetted surface, and CD is the wetted surface. So wetted perimeter ante ಏನು ಬರಿಬಹುದು, AB correct, ಇದು ಎರಡು ವಾಟರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಗೆ ಟಚ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, where water is contacting with canal surface, that is called contact to canal surface, that is called perimeter. AB plus BC plus CD, correct? So I can write this is the perimeter right now, but here P is equal to AB. AB we can write what how we can write AB? we don't know, but BC plus CD is equal to AB, CD is equal to AB is equal to 2 into CD, correct? 2 into CD. So in triangle, in next triangle CD ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ CDE, in triangle CD ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ triangle CD ಯಾವುದು? CDE, this triangle ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ Pythagoras apply Pythagoras theorem ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅದು CD square, correct? CD square, this one the triangle DCE, CD square is equal to CE square plus DE square. CE square is equal to ND square, N square D. T square is equal to D square, N square. So I can write it, this one is equal to D square plus N square plus 1 anta is equal to CD square, right? So this one CD is equal to root of D square plus D square N square plus 1, correct? No. Next CD is equal to D into root of N square plus 1. Yes. CD is equal to C is equal to D into root of D into root of N square plus 1. Now I will take this equation A plus B and D into D. So I will go for that equations. 1 6 A plus B and D into D. And, I will erase this. A plus B and D into D. This equation we are having, and I will write this equation A by D is equal to B plus ND. I'll write this equation A by D B plus ND. So B is equal to A by D minus ND. So I have written this equation with respect to B. So now we are having the equations, perimeter equation P is equal to AB plus BC plus CD. That equation we are having. So P is equal to this equation. This equation we are having. P is equal to perimeter P is equal to AB plus BC plus CD. ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಟಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. AB ಎಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಟಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತು BC ಎಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ CD ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. AB ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ CD ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? D ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ N ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು CD ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ D ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ N ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. CD ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು D ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ N ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. CD ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ D ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ N ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ BC ಅಂದರೆ B ಪ್ಲಸ್ D ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ N ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? B ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2D ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ N ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ b plus 2d root of n square n. So here we are having the equation b is equal to b ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ what equation b is equal to a by d. p is equal to instead of b ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ a by d n minus ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೀತೀನಿ ನಾನು a by d minus nd plus 2d root of n square plus 1. ಈಗ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಎ ಬಿ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಅದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರೆಡ್ತ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರೆಡ್ತ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಬಿ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಸೊ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ವೆನ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇಟ್. So final we need to know what we need to calculate ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು what we need to calculate means whenever the perimeter is minimum our ultimate when we can say the economical condition most economical means perimeter is less and discharge is more. That one is condition we can say most economical. So how we can use so ಯಾವುದೇ ಅದು ನಾವು ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ 0 ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಇದು 0 ಆದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಡೆಪ್ತ್. ಸೊ ಹೌ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿರೈವ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಡೆಪ್ತ್ that is important here. I will write it here. So why we need to make minimum means see that is one more part is there. I will explain it here so that when depth this is the depth and this is the perimeter. So here I am not fixing any name. Perimeter will change 0 1 2 3 4 and depth also change 1 0 1 2 3 4. So this is the minimum depth and this is the maximum depth. This is the, for 0 here for maximum depth the perimeter is 4 and it's drastically reducing the depth. The one point it's getting very less depth of water, so in that we need to find what is the perimeter for that depth. So again it's increasing, so that cross section we need to take, that is the minimum. So you just draw one tangent and take that value. So dp divided by dd is equal to 0. So here changes of perimeter, here I can say this is 1 p2 minus p1 d2 minus d1 p2 minus p1 d2 minus d1. So p2 is the value is 1 here, p2 and p1 value is not changing and p1 is 1 and d2 is 3 by 4. So this is 0 and this is minus 1, this is or 1 we can take, so the value is 0. So dp by this perimeter is minimum and this in this here if it comes 0 value it means the perimeter is minimum perimeter value. So that reason we need to make this one value 0, so then we can get breadth and depth of the cross section. How we can, small correction is there here, so you just rub this one here. B plus nd divided by 2. So we can write it this one B plus nd plus nd divided by d is equal to 2 root of n square plus 1. So this B plus 2nd divided by d is equal to 2 root of n square plus 1. So this one I will get it here, p plus 2nd divided by 2 into d root of n square plus 1. So d root of n square plus 1, this one b plus 2nd divided by 2. This is b plus 2nd divided by 2. It means half of the top width of the trapezoidal channel is equal to side of the channel section. So that we are proved the final equation, b plus 2nd divided by 2 divided by t root, and we need to find out mean hydraulic depth also. Mean hydraulic depth. Mean hydraulic depth means depth, height of the water always should be minimum depth of flow. Height of the water always should be minimum flow. So that many hydraulic depths is equal to m is equal to a by area by perimeter. So we know that area is equal to b plus nd into d divided by perimeter is equal to, we know the formula, b plus 2d root of n square plus 1. So we know that value b plus this one, b plus 2n is equal to 2d root of n square 1 square plus 1. So we can write it b plus nd into d divided by this one, b plus 2d root of n square, and here b plus 2n, it becomes b plus 2n is equal to 2d root of n square 1. So b plus 2nd. So what it becomes b plus nd into d divided by 2 into b plus nd. So both are cancelling each other, d by 2. So m is equal to d by 2. This is the most economical conditions. Trapezoidal sections, hydraulic mean depth is depth by 2, and also the another condition is the slope of side of the channel section is equal to half of the top width of the channel. That it should be, that condition we can say the channel section, trapezoidal section, is most economical.
Hi students, today I am going to teach most economical circular section. So when we are calling that the flow is open to atmosphere, but here this is a closed conduit, then how we can say this is open to atmosphere? So this is Sakesh Shetty from AJT Mangalore. So here this flow is, it's not fully filled with water. So something, it's water is partially filled with water. So this one we can say open to atmosphere because it's filled with air in the top of and bottom, that is filled with water. So that is called, this water is open to atmosphere. So here I drawn one diagram, that circular pipe. Here that's wetted per meter, ADB. This is a wetted perimeter, we can say that perimeter, and this is create some angle. So that angle is theta, this is angle theta, and another one is angle theta. So that total angle it will create 2 theta. A total angle, this one, it is 2 theta. It's creating angle, this surface is creating angle 2 theta, this water surface. But we don't know the perimeter of this, how much what is, but we don't know the depth and what is the total perimeter, how much water contact with that surface. That is called wetted perimeter. So if I ಓಪನ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು ವಾಟರ್ ಆಕಾಶಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ ಮಾಡಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಓಪನ್ ಟು ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ಟಚ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪೈಪಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲೋ. ಸೊ ಸಮ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಓಪನ್ ಟು ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಓಪನ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇದು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದಂತೆ 2 ಥೀಟಾ. ಇದು ಥೀಟಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಥೀಟಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಥೀಟಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಥೀಟಾ, That's we are shown this same, we are zoomed portion of this, and this angle is creates 2 theta. So if it is, we need to know the perimeter of this and angle area of this, area and perimeter of this part, this water surface, area and perimeter. First we'll go for perimeter. Half of the circle, ಈಗ ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇದೆಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, this one is 0 and this part we can say 180 degree, so we can say that is pi. Right now the angle is 180 degree of this, so the whole portion, that is 2 into pi, that is 360 degree, we all know. So if you consider whole circle, angle, perimeter, I can write it like this, 2 tabular column I will make. And if you consider whole circle, that angle is, it will make 360, 2 into pi, and perimeter is, the angle is, it makes 2 pi, perimeter is 2 pi r, and this circle, if I take this circle, that angle is theta. We don't know what is the perimeter. This surface is creating angle 2 theta, but we don't know the perimeter. So how we can calculate cross multiplication? 2 pi r into 2 theta divided by 2 pi r, cancel. So perimeter of this, perimeter is 2 r theta. Is correct? The perimeter of this is 2 r. We got the perimeter. Perimeter we got 2 r theta. Got it? Next we will go for area. How we can calculate the area of that one? That is also important. So area, how we can calculate this one? Got the value of perimeter is equal to 2 r theta. So we need to find out the area of this ACBD. So how we can calculate area of this one? This triangle, only this portion, ACBD. We got the perimeter of this one 2 r theta, and we need to calculate the area of this one. How we can calculate area of ACBDA? So we need to take these whole portions and deduct this part. From this we'll get the area of this one. So we can write area of this one, area of AOBDA minus triangle OAB, area of AOBDA minus area of triangle, this part AOB, this triangle, area of OAB, area of OAB. So how we can write area of AOB? How we can write area of this portion, AOBD, that area, how we can get? That is, we can need to calculate here this part. The angle of whole circle, angle of whole circle is 2 pi. So area pi r square for whole circle, right now, and this angle is 2 theta. What is the area of this one? So So pi r square divided by 2 pi into 2 theta. This one, this will cancel, and 2 will cancel. So angle is, area is r square theta. So area of this one we got r square theta. Area of this one, area of this one, AOBD r square theta minus triangle half into this triangle, half into AB into this side OC. So I can write half into AB into OC, right? So this one I can write r square theta minus half into AB is equal to 2BC. AB is equal to 2BC. So 2BC into OC. 2BC into OC. So if I consider this triangle, so how we can write it? This triangle, OCB, triangle OCB. So how we can calculate sin theta is equal to BC by sin theta is equal to BC by OB. BC by OB. Sin theta is equal to BC by OB. So BC is equal to OB sin theta. So again cos theta is equal to OC by OB, base divided by hypotenuse. So OC is equal to OB cos theta. So I can write it this one, r square minus half into 2b OC. That way I can write it r square theta is half into, we are having the equations of OC is equal to OB cos theta and BC is equal to OB sin theta. R square theta minus half into 2B OC we are having. R square theta minus half into 2B instead of BC OB sin theta into OB cos theta. OB is equal to R. So R square into sin theta cos theta. You can write it like this. So next is equal to R square theta minus half into 2r square sin theta cos theta. Next we can write this one, r square theta minus half into r square, both will cancel, r square divided by 2 sin 2 theta. 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to sin 2 theta. So next area is equal to r square theta minus half into sin 2 theta. Next hydraulic mean depth m is equal to a by p. We know the value of a is equal to r square theta minus half sine 2 theta divided by perimeter. This is the area we got r square theta. This is the area we got area is r square theta minus half sine 2 theta. Next, perimeter we know that 2r theta. 2r theta. So this and this will cancel each other. M is equal to theta minus half sine 2 theta. So next m is equal to r by 2 theta theta minus half sine. That is final equation. It is a final m is equal to final equation for hydraulic mean depth.